Dear friends, welcome to Infos. Welcome to another video from Infos. In this video, we are talking about uh, opportunities. This is the second video from opportunities. In opportunity 1, we have discussed about various the basic operation, basic process of hydrocarbon, crude oil extraction, exploration, extraction and gas processing, gas production and processing, NGL separation up to LNG we have discussed. So, and in that video I have mentioned that one about in the Middle East, oil rich Middle East countries, what are the processes taking place, which are the companies are working on, working in Middle East countries. So, anyone want to have a look on these are the companies there, any opportunities are getting there for our viewers, it will be great. So, this is our concept on starting this type of videos. So, in this video, we are discussing about Saudi Arabia, that is the biggest Middle East country, one of the biggest Middle East country, and the oil processing or oil industry in that one, hydrocarbon industry in that one. We will discuss today about Saudi Arabia and one of the biggest company about the hydrocarbon industry in Saudi Arabia. Welcome to this video. So in that one, Saudi Aramco. Before that, I have to inform you that I have started an Insta page. It is written here in the downside, in the description side. Kindly request you to visit my Insta page. So timely updations are there about new courses coming, online courses what we are conducting there, and just to have a visit on that one. And even you can personal message to me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is provided here. Saudi Aramco, this is the key figures and one of the world largest hydrocarbon producers. Aramco's hydrocarbon reserves under the concession agreement degree, this is the 253.6 billion barrel of energy. 196.9 billion barrel of oil, crude oil and condensate, and 25.2 billion barrel of NGL, and 194.5 trillion standard cubic feet of natural gas. It's a huge reservoir and one of the largest oil company in the world. World largest single oil company is Saudi Aramco. Market value is $2 trillion US dollar. You can imagine that one, bigger than Apple, Microsoft and Google. We know that one, these three products are we are regularly using for our daily life. So Saudi Aramco is bigger than these companies, Apple, Microsoft and Google. In 2021, that is the last year, crude oil production was around 12 million barrel per day. The highest single largest producer in the world. So history of Aramco is very interesting. So around 1933, the first oil reserves they find out and started exploration slowly from a small 500 or 1000 barrel per day like that one. From that level they started, and now it is in 2022 it is reached around 12.13 million. That is our target in this year. Their target in this year 13 million barrel per day. So in 1933 it is here. I am not explaining in detail. Oil concession agreement is there with Standard Oil California, with which creates California Arabian Standard Oil managed concession. Oil reserve in Dammam is the place where the first well number 7 and the oil export begin. Then the company's name is there, and it is oil production is hit 500 million barrel per day. That is the one milestone it is. Then Standard Oil Company produces here later Mobile purchase different headquarters, moved it to New York. Then oil production exceed 1 million, then oil production exceed 2 million. So oil production is 4.5 million. So in 1933 it is started, and 88 it is reached around 4.5 million BPD. Then some other informations are there, and in 88 is this foreign stakes already acquired by 100% share is in on Saudi government. So Saudi Arabian Oil Company officially established. That is now Saudi Aramco. Earlier it was Arab American Oil Company, Arab American Oil Company, like that. Many names was there with different different ventures, foreign ventures. Aramco was tied up jointly working. So later in 88, Saudi Aramco is fully owned by Saudi government. In 89, 2004, main it is downstream joint venture first petrochemical plant established. Then Saudi Arabian marketing and refining companies there. Aramco first petrochemical plant came in 2009. Then Sadara, another petrochemical plant. Then Sat Orp and Yasraf refineries name. So many companies came here, and here single day natural gas production is 10.80 billion standard cubic feet came. So like that one. So these are the history of a global company, transformation and resilience, sustainability and energy security in 2001. These are the history. You can review it, and Saudi Aramco website also you can visit and see this informations available there. Their annual report also available. So if anybody is more interesting on this one, you can read it, understanding that it is good to understand the history of Aramco. So this is a simple Saudi Arabian map. You can see that one in one side it is Persian Gulf. So it is connected with other Middle East countries like Bahrain, UAE, Oman and Kuwait. Opposite is Iraq, Iran and the Persian Gulf is there. So it is easily connected to Asian countries. So this area it is connected to easily it can transport hub. They can use the transportation facility to Asian countries easily. The other side, that is the main area, is Jubail and Dammam is that area. So in the other side, Jeddah side it's a Red Sea. Red Sea is the area it is covering. The just opposite of Red Sea is Sudan and Africa. So advantage of Saudi Arabia is the transportation is the one side it can pass through the African side, the other side it can pass through the Asian side. So it is good for. In Saudi Arabia is produce gas in various locations that I will show you. Then in between they have transported in a big main gas pipelines in between Jubail to Yanbu. Yanbu is in the coast of Red Sea side, and Jubail is the coast of Persian Gulf side. So it in the cross country pipeline they have produced, and they are distributing the hydrocarbon products, feedstocks and other products entire inside the Saudi Arabian side inside, and so that's why they have started many petrochemical plant that we are going to the details in coming slides. So the core area of operation, in the upstream area of operation, Aramco is one of the lowest upstream carbon intensities and low production cost, safely explores for develop and produces crude oil, condensate, natural gas and NGL. So these are the four downstream production activities. To produce these are the four main products: crude oil, condensate is C5 plus, is later hydrocarbon, liquid stage. So natural gas C1 to C4, NGL C2, C3, C4. This we have discussed in our previous videos. So if you didn't watch that one, I will give the link below. So you have to watch that video and understand what are the basic hydrocarbon chemistry to understand easily. Then integrated operation, mainly refining. The strategic operation of Aramco's upstream and downstream segments enables as to secure crude oil demand and selling a dedicated network of local and international refineries. So, crude oil is selling to various refineries around the world, plus Aramco has their own refinery plus a joint venture refinery. In that one they are refining to make our transportation fuel like diesel oil, jet oil, gasoline, many fuel oils uh, depend upon the grades and other things, and plus many petrochemical feedstock and some of the petrochemical product inside the refinery complex itself. So, that is the integrator operation. In the downstream, Aramco is supplying mainly the hydrocarbon gas, natural gas plus NGL to various other companies, plus Aramco itself operating. They are producing many thousands of petrochemical product across inside the Saudi Arabia, plus outside the many other countries. They have their own units are there. So, it is a joint venture operation between Aramco or some other firm. So, these are the core area of Aramco's business. So, key figure if you are looking, Aramco managed to Kingdom's unique hydrocarbon reserves base and is committed to optimizing production and maximizing long-term value. This already I have discussed that one. Total hydrocarbon reserve around 253 billion barrel of energy, or you can say, or total hydrocarbon production is around 12.3 million barrel per day, and sustainable capacity, maximum sustainable capacity 12 million barrel per day, and crude oil and condensate reserve 196.9 million barrels. So, total crude oil production in 2021 is 9.2. So, in upstream, I told you that one upstream segment activities consist safely exploring for developing and producing crude oil, condensate, natural gas, NGL from both onshore, desert and offshore location. That is important. Aramco is operating both onshore large desert areas there for Aramco, and offshore location as well. In refining, they are mainly doing through its global network of refineries and chemical business. Aramco produces critical industry feedstock and essential fuels and petrochemical that meet the needs of communities around the world. Saudi Aramco operating around 10 refineries across the country inside the Saudi Arabia and produce around 4 million BPD barrel per day value added fuels and 54 million ton per year various chemicals. We will see some of the few example of Saudi Aramco's joint venture and owned refineries across the Saudi Arabia in various locations. So, these are the simplified map of Saudi Arabia. Not Saudi Arabia map, it is production stations and some of the operations giving that one. You look at that one here, the important one is Riyadh is the capital, that is this side Riyadh, and this side is the Yanbu is in the coast of is a big industrial area in the coast of Red Sea, and here the Jubail, this area Jubail is the very big industrial area, this area, and in the coast of Persian Gulf, Arabian Sea. So, and in that one you can just to verify the other places are there, and this green color, the first one, later green, crude oil and natural gas production facilities. Then that is here. See, you can see that one. It is many places are there. See here. These are the offshore places here, and this is also offshore place, the border of African side. So, these are the productions of crude oil and other natural gas production facility. Then refining, you can see from across, here one, here one, here one, here one or two here, like that one, here one, here one, here one, plus Jisan, and this area it is there, Riyadh it is there, and here also Yanbu. So many places are there. This refineries also. Okay, in Jeddah also there, and terminals and distribution hub, various fuel terminals, this one, and Aramco retail fuel network, it is there, and technology, and of course their headquarters, and this is the headquarters in Dahran near Dammam, Jubail Dammam area is Dahran is the uh, here headquarter, and there they have innovation technology innovation center. Even in various other countries, including India, also they have their own activities are there. Many stages are there. Technology innovation center and other facilities. Then major Aramco facilities, including joint ventures. One is Yasraf, the Yanbu Aramco Sinopec Refining Company, a joint venture between Saudi Aramco and China Petrochemical Corporation, is a world-class fully conversion refinery that covers around 5.2 million square meters in the Yanbu industrial city. I told you that two main industrial cities in Saudi Arabia, Jubail in the Middle East side, that is in the Arabian Gulf side, and the other side is Yanbu, is the African side, or Red Sea, in the port of Red Sea. So Yasraf uses a 400,000 barrels per day of Arabian heavy crude oil to produce a premium transportation fuel as well as high value refined products for both international and domestic market. Another one is Satorp. A world-class refinery, started operation in June 2014. Satorp is a joint venture between Aramco and Total France. The environmentally friendly Jubail refinery is producing high production of white products from heavy crude oil. The refinery is one of the most advanced refineries in the world. It is calling that one smart refinery. Satorp is a refinery and a petrochemical complex processing 450,000 barrels per day of Arabian heavy crude oil and petrochemical products, and producing petrochemical products. Another one is Samraf, is an equally old joint venture between Saudi Arabian Oil Company, Saudi Aramco, and Mobil, Yanbu Refining Company. Mobil is a world famous oil company, hydrocarbon industry, a fully wholly owned subsidiary of ExxonMobil. Samraf is producing more than 400,000 barrels per day of Arabian light crude oil. Samraf produces a full range of products including propane and many grades of gasoline reformate for local petrochemical plant feed, plus jet fuel, many grades of automotive diesel oil, ADO, and 2 grades of marine heavy fuel, MHFO and sulfur. So these are the third refinery. I am not including all refinery, but some of the refineries there. Another one is Sasraf, is another company fully owned by Saudi Aramco. This is fully owned by Saudi Aramco refinery. This refinery is located in Jubail industrial city. The refinery process crude oil into petroleum product of both local and international market. The production capacity of around 300,000 barrel per day. The main products are petroleum gas, LPG, naphtha, kerosene, diesel. So the understanding is various refineries not producing the same products. So according to the crude specification, like Arabian heavy, Arabian medium, light, extra light, according to the crude specification, the refineries are working on that one to produce different products. It's in that one automotive diesel oil, marine heavy fuel oil, then jet fuel. So many grades of automotive diesel oil. So here it is LPG, naphtha, kerosene, diesel, fuel oil and sulfur. So sulfur is always a byproduct from all these companies. Hydrogen sulfide is involved in hydrocarbon. So it's a toxic and hazardous material. So it's removing and converting and producing sulfur. Sulfur we can using as a fertilizer and many ingredients to produce other chemicals as well. Yeah. So now it is petrochemical industries. just to refineries or just to 4 or 5 refineries only I have shown, but in another some important area where Aramco is supporting and Aramco providing the feedstock to other companies, Aramco also producing, plus Aramco giving a natural gas and condensate, and NGL distributing, providing to other companies, those who are making a petrochemical industry. Petrochemical industry is well grown in Saudi Arabia. Many petrochemical plants are there, world famous, largest petrochemical plants. Let us see, have a look that one, what are the petrochemical industry history in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has a large number of petrochemical companies using hydrocarbon as feedstock. Some of the major petrochemical companies are operating in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia listed here. One is SABIC, and these are not I am explaining. You can stop the video, pause the video and read it, otherwise video time will be more. So you see, basic chemical, ethylene, ingredients is there and derivatives are there. Petrochemical, Yansab, Saipem, Kemanol, Industrialization Company, SIG, Sahara. So many companies are operating various producing various petrochemical industry. You can see that one, in that one, ethane, this is the gas, ethane, hydrocarbon and our NGL, ethane, naphtha from oil, refinery from oil. So from the ethane side, the natural gas side, see ethylene, then go into vinyl chloride and this area, then go into PVC and other people, then it is going to the major industrial use. This also you can just to have a look that one. See ethylene, propylene, butadiene, benzene, methanol and xylene. So many basic chemicals and the basic root of the hydrocarbon source, then basic chemical, then ingredients and derivatives and this major industrial application. So it is good for to understand this basic chemistry, how it is converting to from the basic chemistry, basic hydrocarbon source to major industrial application, value added product, how it is. This is important for you to understand. So Saudi Arabia's petrochemical industry history also to understand that one. In 70s they have developed methane based chemistry. See here the light color, methane based chemistry. Mainly one company was there, ammonia, urea, formaldehyde. So in the fertilizer side, much on fertilizer side you can say that one. So in the top side it is a company names and the bottom side the product. So in the 80s they have developed ethane, propane, so hydrocarbon and natural gas and NGL based industries. In 80s many companies came. See Sadraf and Yanpet, Kemia, many companies came, and LDP, HDP, many things. Then Ibn Sina, that is also from fertilizer side. Then 90s see polyolefin chemistry also came. Then other downstream chemistry. So 70s, 80s, 90s, like that one, the growth of Saudi Arabia's chemical industry. These are the chemical industry, various hydrocarbon feedstock, how they are using and producing various application in the area of petrochemical. So this is the major petrochemical, some of them, not major, some of them petrochemical companies names: Saudi Arabian Chevron, Saudi Kayan, Sadara, Petrochemical, then SABIC is the biggest, very big industry in the, one of the big industry in the world as well as in Saudi Arabia. Tasni, Safco, Yansab, Sipcom. So we will see one by one at least some of them. SABIC is the second largest industry after Saudi Aramco. Saudi Aramco has also investment in major shareholders of SABIC. So SABIC headquarters in Riyadh, KSA, employs more than 31,000 people in around 50 countries. They have their own either manufacturing or other offices. Working together, 4 core area of business they are doing: petrochemical, agri-nutrient chemical, specialty chemical and metals. In that area they are working with the production of at 66 manufacturing or compounding facilities and sales across more than 100 countries. SABIC have their own presence. So SABIC started around 1976 SABIC consists approximately 20 world scale manufacturing companies in and around Saudi Arabia plus outside. World fifth largest chemical company, one of the three chemicals and polymer producers in the world. World largest producer of ethylene glycol and methanol. Third largest producer of polyethylene. Fourth largest producer of polypropylene and olefins. So these are the information of some of the information of SABIC. Another big company is Petrorabi. Petrorabi was founded in 2005 at a joint venture between Saudi Aramco and Sumitomo Chemicals Japan. It is an integrated refinery and petrochemical processing plant producing various refinery products and a number of petrochemical products in the area of ethylene, propylene based derivatives. Another biggest company in Saudi Arabia, Tasni, National Industrialization Company. Tasni established in 1985, and the first Saudi's private sector fully owned joint stock industrial company with the aim of advancing economic diversification in Saudi Arabia. One of the largest industrial petrochemical companies in Saudi Arabia and one of the largest investors in titanium value chain locally in globally, that is the metal industry. Tasni efforts began with the construction of petrochemical complex in Jubail. Under Tasni, 6 petrochemical units are producing various petrochemical units. These are the 6 Saudi petrochemical units under Tasni operating in Jubail Industrial City. So the details I am not going to taking. You can visit individual website as well to understand what are the products they are taking, how it is, any careers are there, and what are their operating philosophy, etc., etc. You can just to have a look. SIPCOM, one of the largest petrochemical company in KSA, has started operation in 1996. Around 15 petrochemical product and presence in 40 countries. SIPCOM merged with Saudi International Petrochemical Company and Sahara Petrochemical Company in 2019 and become one of the largest petrochemical complex in the world. Sadara is another petrochemical complex, the world's largest integrated complex of its kind, ever built in a single phase with 26 state-of-the-art manufacturing unit, over 3 million ton of capacity per annum located in Jubail Industrial City. Sadara Chemical Company represent unique alliance between two corporate leaders in their respective industries, Saudi Aramco and Dow Chemical Company. This is another company of Yanbu National Petrochemical Company and producing ethylene, polypropylene, polyethylene. So it's a SABIC affiliate company in Saudi Arabia. So Lubraf is also another company mainly basing on high quality base oil to all other major companies in the GCC, Middle East, Africa, etc. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like this, we are planning to explore the possibilities and opportunities, understand the information of some various Middle East countries, how the history of their hydrocarbon industry and what are the different type of process they are doing that one. So this type of information you can expect from my coming videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.